This is a Nekko Media podcast.
What's your pleasure, sir?
Welcome, cinephiles and cinebites, to a new Cinebite. This is a good one. The film some of us have been waiting for a whole while now. Hellraiser Judgment. Mox and Ono watched it and give their 2 cents. Here's mine. Amazing! /tag configuration.
Alright, welcome to this /tag configuration. Today we're going to be reviewing the newly released Hellraiser Judgment, directed by Gary Tunnicliffe. The movie stars Damon Carney, Randy Wayne, Alexandra Harris, and we have Heather Langenkamp.
Mm-hmm. We have John Gulager, right? Another cameo?
Yes, the director?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Feast.
Of Feast. Did he do all of the Feasts? Or just the first one?
No, I think he did all 3, yeah.
Damn, and he hasn't done anything else? I feel like I loved Feast, the first one.
Yeah, and the other 2 were kind of,
I feel like they were just like, fuck it. Especially by the end of the third one with the fucking robo leg.
that was totally unexpected.
Right? And then like the mariachi guy singing or something.
Yes. Yeah. But that gave it a final touch. I don't know. But in this installment of the Hellraiser franchise,
What number is it? 10? 11?
9. No, 10.
10.
Yeah, 10. We have detectives Sean and David Carter, 2 brothers, who are tracking, actually, well, they don't know him
A
as...
serial killer.
Yeah, serial killer known as the...
Preceptor?
Yeah. And there's a bunch of twists in this one.
As fuck, yeah.
And the tone of it is very mysterious, very thrilling, and it very keeps you engaged, for sure. Like, the presentation of this film is it's
super gross.
gross. It's very clean, and you're not disinterested in the movie. Well, for me anyway. I liked it every step of the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, man. Yeah, I can't say the same. I thought it started off promising, kind of interesting. It's different than anything we've seen Hellraiser-wise. It doesn't feel so much like a Hellraiser. In fact, the opening is of a dialogue between Pinhead and, I guess, what was he, the auditor, something like that?
Seemed like it, yeah.
Discussing how the souls of men or mankind have gone off the rails and something. And then from there it gets into kind of the Saw-ish kind of aesthetic.
Yes, the tone is very Saw-ish.
I feel, I don't know, it reminded me of like a low-budget Seven meets Usual Suspects because of all the twists. I didn't think the direction was very good. The makeup was great, and the quality of the film was great too. I mean, it actually looks more legit film-wise than a lot of the the million sequels in between.
Yeah, for sure. And so we get Pinhead right away. So it's not
Yeah,
like,
from the top.
like,
None of the wait for the box, open it, and
yeah. So we already see him.
30 minutes in.
And so it doesn't come off as cheesy. It's a lot more serious than I'd say at least the 8 and 7. You know, you're not getting a really just a B movie type.
Yeah, actually,
sequel.
yeah. I mean, we could definitely see where they cut costs, but it didn't really matter. I feel like they shot within their budget, and they made it past. In fact, it really looked great.
Yeah. yeah, some things we noticed that they probably cut costs on. Not too many extras.
Actors, yeah. Yeah,
You
and
got all the key characters in there, and
there's like no backgrounds whatsoever.
yeah. And then it's justified in their settings of the shots.
Yeah, it's
it's
like
a lot of isolated
removed, yeah,
places.
dead of night.
Yeah. And but just the overall look of it was really nice.
And that's something you
enjoyed it.
notice right off the bat, yeah, from
Yeah.
the opening scene.
And a lot more. The story, like, because I noticed with like part 8, everyone knows about Pinhead, and it's
Right.
almost like jokingly, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's a fad, it's a trend. Whereas in this one, it's treated as more serial killer type, like more serious tone. to
Yeah, there's
the-
two or
Pinhead
three
book.
stories going on in very small worlds. There's the cops who are searching for a killer, and then there's the Cenobites who are at war with angels that we never see except for one, and then the auditor and assessor who are trying to do their judgment thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It all ties together at by the end, but
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it they tried to incorporate story-wise that just didn't play out, and I did not like the ending. I feel that's where it really lost me, the ending, the third act.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't as like surprising or twisty for you.
Not really, especially when we find out what the twist was. Right, I told you I felt that was really like
Yeah.
carbon copied.
All right. Yeah. I just assumed. Yeah, I listened to the angel because she's the one that's correct and right.
She's like, let him go.
It's kinda like-
right.
Okay. Sure.
We're like trusting.
Yeah. Very. Yes. Kind of like a Constantine. Like the angel's not a good person.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually there's a lot of politics in play with this.
Religious politics.
Hmm.
Not commentary, just within the context of the story.
Yeah.
There's-
I feel it was way more religious than any of the previous ones.
Yeah, a lot of verse dropping.
A lot of verse dropping, a lot of like, thou punish art, this, that, blah, even Pinhead started fucking really being like clergy in this one.
But so like from the first, let's say, 4 Hellraiser films,
Mhm.
we associate the Cenobites with kind of a lust for pain,
Yeah.
right? Did you get any of that in this one?
Not really.
Yeah.
They not rarely show Pinhead, but Pinhead doesn't act like himself. He doesn't have agency really until the end. He's more of a character surrounding the plot. I don't know. They played down the importance of the box for one until the end, and even then they kind of play it down again.
True. Yes, they did.
Which is very different, it subverts the whole the box. You
Right.
opened it, we came.
Yeah. Yeah. None of that. Like they.
At this point, like the box is fucking irrelevant.
Yeah, it's just it's more of a trinket. It really
Got no
doesn't
problem.
symbolize anything anymore. Like
Except maybe the outdatedness of the old, like the original where the box was like the thing. The auditor just got like 85 boxes laying around and shit.
yeah, they had more than one in this one, and I guess they kind of throw them out there, right? Who's delivering that? The Eremites are delivering it.
Supposed to be, yeah. I think we run into one Eremite, but it was maybe a dream.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a few Cenobites in here, and one from the original, the Chatterer.
Chatterer, that's right.
Yeah.
And I like that twins, the twins was kind of a good twist. I don't know if they're from the comics at all, but it was cool to see them.
Yeah, and we also have the surgeon slash cleanser. Well, more surgeon.
Yeah.
That just we get a showcase of what they do there, and the jury.
The jury.
That was that was a surprise. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Wow.
More gross outness.
But yeah, I think the overall tone of this film is we get that Cenobite action word I'm looking for, but how they do things, and it's very dark. It's very gross. It's
Oh, if you mean like the behind the scenes, I feel like this was a film that showed a lot of the like hell bureaucracy, like the
Okay, yeah.
stages that they had to go through, the red tape, like, oh, we can't do that, send him back. Damn it.
yeah. But I guess that rarely happens.
Like, yeah, this definitely, I give it props for a different approach. Just like I give Part 8 props for a different approach, even though I overall did not like the film.
Oh no, that one you could do well with that one.
You, for real, you hate that one and this one?
That was the least.
It was just, because 8 turned out to be a cheap trick, but
Oh.
I feel like it was different,
But since this inclusion of the Hellraiser series, the order of my top 5 or top 6,
It makes the top,
yeah,
well, it makes the top 5.
it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 10,
2, 3, 4,
and
10.
5.
5 is the Craig Sheffer.
Yeah, just because of that ending, it was really creepy.
The ending, I gotta say, was pretty good. Although, I
And-
thought that was the childhood of the Chatterer. Like, I thought he was gonna be the Chatterer anyways.
And that's Scott Derrickson, Doctor Strange. The director.
Really?
Yeah.
He did Part 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
And Deliver Us from Evil.
I wasn't as taken by Deliver Us from Evil. I think I expected it to be way more terrifying because of commercial, but shit.
And,
So he's been progressing as far as bigger movies.
Yeah, like a lot of his work is in the horror because he did like Sinister too. Not
Really? Sinister too?
no the first Sinister.
Oh,
Yeah.
the good one.
Ethan Hawke Sinister. Yes. Yeah. He did that.
Shit.
But
Comment on this director, because he's a first-time feature.
yeah.
He's coming off many years in the makeup department. I mean, he's
Yeah, and I think that because I don't know if he actually did the makeup on this movie, but he probably
has the aesthetic or like
His
directed
aesthetic.
them.
Yeah,
his
this is how
vision.
it should look, and it does look really clean.
Yeah.
and pristine. It doesn't look cheap at all.
No,
No.
but I mean, if the director of a movie is a former makeup guy, like he's gonna hire good people, and the people aren't gonna be able to like slouch on him because they'd be like, "Nah, dude,
Yeah.
run it again."
Yeah.
But it does look top notch. I would say he's not there as a director yet, and because he wrote and directed this one, I feel like maybe he should have took one at a time. But it's definitely not the worst entry in the franchise.
Yeah, with Pinhead's role, it's not treated as a fad or a trend, but just this really creepy killer dude. That's you can put him on the same lines as the way they treat him, kind of like Jigsaw. Like people are not fascinated, but he's done some work and they're still on his tail about trying to capture this guy. But
Oh, okay, not Pinhead, but the Preceptor or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, not Jigsaw, so to speak, but that kind of way. Like he's built up a reputation. He's making some kind of statement. But I feel like the people he's killing is like seriously innocent. Well, not all of them, but I mean, he murked some fucking like 12, 14-year-old girls and shit. Cut their hands off while they were alive and burned the dog or something. I don't know, just some fucking heinous shit. They don't show it, so don't worry. But they give you some creepy flashes and they talk about it in dialogue.
Yeah, and a lot of it's inferred too. So, final thoughts on Judgment?
I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with no watch.
Go watch CC.
This is a Nekko Media podcast.